Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most controversial interviews in Hollywood history. Just one careless comment, a poorly timed reaction, or an overconfident statement has the power to bring down even the most celebrated careers. We'll explore shocking confessions, eyebrow-raising remarks, and moments of regret that left lasting marks on the entertainment industry. If you're ready for a deep dive into these jaw-dropping stories, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Let's get started.
You've outlined, Tyler. I've done several sort of action films, beating guys up, firing guns and stuff, but I like the idea of this almost burnt out character who's done a lot of nasty things in his life for money.
Liam Neeson. The shocking tale of racial hatred that shook Hollywood. In 2019, acclaimed actor Liam Neeson sparked widespread outrage when he made a startling confession during an interview promoting his new film. He shared a deeply disturbing story from his past. After learning that a close female friend had been raped by a black man, Neeson said he was consumed by anger and walked the streets with the intent to provoke and attack any black man he encountered. This revelation sent shockwaves across social media and the entertainment industry. Despite the gravity of his statement, Neeson was quick to express regret. He admitted that his thoughts and behavior at the time were driven by blind rage and a toxic mindset, which he later recognized as profoundly wrong. He stressed that his story was shared to illustrate how dangerous hatred and prejudice can be, and to emphasize his personal growth over the years. However, his words only deepened the controversy, with many questioning whether his remorse was genuine or merely damage control. The public reaction was swift and divided. Some appreciated his candor and the willingness to admit his past faults, while others condemned him for even entertaining such violent, racially motivated thoughts. Activists and public figures called out the inherent dangers in his actions, and debates raged about how society should respond to public figures who reveal their past prejudices. In the aftermath of the interview, Neeson faced a significant backlash. Although no formal boycotts or cancellations of his projects occurred, his reputation was undeniably tarnished. Many former fans found it difficult to separate the actor from the disturbing story, while some of his peers distanced themselves from him publicly. The media coverage amplified the growing conversation about racism, forgiveness, and accountability in the entertainment industry. Although Neeson continued working in films after the incident, his standing in Hollywood shifted. In an era where diversity, equity, and inclusion are at the forefront of public consciousness, many saw his admission as a stark reminder of the biases that still linger in society. Neeson's story ultimately became a sobering reflection on the need for self-awareness and growth in the face of prejudice and hatred.
Seriously?
Yeah, this one actually seems like a bad idea because Irish guys don't do great in the summer. They really need a lot of sunscreen to have a hot summer.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
that's interesting. I wonder why.
Why?
Cillian Murphy.
It's Cillian.
It's all
And
Cillian.
Paul Mescal.
And Paul Mescal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're young.
Kids.
Tom Cruise, the infamous couch jump and its impact on his career. In 2005, Tom Cruise, one of Hollywood's biggest stars, entered a turbulent period in his career, marked by an unforgettable moment on The Oprah Winfrey Show. During the interview, Cruise expressed his love for actress Katie Holmes by jumping on Oprah's couch, punching the air, and shouting enthusiastically. While displaying affection is typically welcomed, this over-the-top behavior baffled viewers and quickly became a subject of ridicule across the media. The controversy didn't end there. Cruise stirred more public outrage by criticizing Brooke Shields for using antidepressants to treat postpartum depression. He argued that medication was unnecessary and claimed mental health issues could be resolved with exercise and diet. These comments were seen as insensitive and dismissive, especially in a time when mental health discussions were gaining more public importance. One of the most infamous moments came during an interview with Matt Lauer on NBC's Today Show. Cruise displayed an air of superiority, aggressively defending his anti-psychiatry stance and calling Lauer glib when he disagreed. This confrontational attitude alienated many viewers and further tarnished Cruise's previously likable public image. The fallout was swift and significant. Paramount Pictures, Cruise's longtime collaborator, ended their 14-year partnership, citing dissatisfaction with his public behavior. Even Steven Spielberg, who had worked with Cruise on War of the Worlds, voiced his discontent with the star's actions, leading to a strained relationship between the two. Despite these setbacks, Cruise's resilience and undeniable talent helped him regain public favor. His dedication to blockbuster films, especially the Mission Impossible franchise, played a key role in his comeback. By 2023, Cruise and Spielberg publicly reconciled, symbolizing a fresh chapter for the actor. Tom Cruise's story stands as a testament to the complexities of fame and the challenges of navigating public perception in the high-pressure world of entertainment.
Who wanted to make
Casey Affleck.
Yeah, right. Who knew about it? Whose idea was it?
That was both of our idea.
And the idea being what?
Well, we wanted to do a film that explored celebrity and explored the relationship between the media and the consumers and the celebrities themselves. And, you know, we wanted something that would...
Joaquin Phoenix and the media stunt, from scandal to triumph. In 2009, Joaquin Phoenix shocked the world with his bizarre appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman. Wearing sunglasses, sporting a scruffy beard, and exuding a lethargic demeanor, Phoenix left audiences wondering whether this was part of an eccentric performance or a sign of mental decline. The atmosphere grew more awkward as Phoenix gave muddled and distracted answers, creating one of the most uncomfortable moments in the show's history. David Letterman, known for his sharp humor, seized the moment. Observing Phoenix's odd behavior, he quipped, "Can you tell us about your time living with the Unabomber?" The remark quickly became a hot topic, sparking speculation across the media. Fans and critics alike were unsure if Phoenix was spiraling out of control or just playing an outlandish character. Rumors of Phoenix's mental breakdown spread rapidly, leading many to believe his career was on the brink of collapse. However, the truth soon surfaced. The entire debacle was a staged stunt for the mockumentary I'm Still Here, directed by Casey Affleck and starring Phoenix. While the bold plan grabbed attention, it also triggered backlash from those who felt deceived by the elaborate hoax. Despite the controversy, Joaquin Phoenix steadily regained the public's trust through his undeniable acting prowess. His portrayal of Theodore in Her showcased his rare emotional depth and sensitivity, while his transformative performance as the titular character in Joker, 2019, solidified him as one of the leading actors of his generation. These triumphs demonstrated Phoenix's willingness to challenge himself and take unconventional paths in his craft. With stunts like these, what do you think? Was Joaquin Phoenix's act a stroke of creative genius or a deceptive ploy? Should artists use unorthodox tactics to serve their art? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed Joaquin Phoenix's story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more captivating stories.
Absolutely categorically tell you it never happened.
But did he get through the interview unscathed? No, because when asked if he had any regrets about his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, you might have expected Prince Andrew to say yes, but he didn't.
Do you regret the whole friendship with Epstein?
Now, still not. And the reason being is that the
Prince Andrew and the BBC disaster, the interview that shattered his reputation. In 2019, Prince Andrew sat down with the BBC's Emily Maitlis for a now infamous interview aimed at addressing his ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The interview was intended to clarify his stance and distance him from controversy, but it quickly spiraled into one of the most disastrous media appearances in recent royal history. What unfolded left the public more outraged than reassured. One of the key moments of the interview came when Prince Andrew adamantly denied ever meeting Virginia Roberts, now Virginia Giuffre, despite a widely circulated photo showing them together. His repeated denials were met with widespread skepticism, especially given the gravity of the accusations. Many wondered how such a meeting, documented in photos, could be so categorically dismissed. When questioned about his friendship with Epstein, Andrew further exacerbated the situation by stating, "The relationship was actually quite useful to me." This remark, devoid of empathy or remorse for Epstein's victims, sparked immediate backlash. The comment made him appear callous and detached from the seriousness of the crimes Epstein committed, eroding any public goodwill he might have retained. The fallout was swift and unforgiving. Public outrage reached a fever pitch, and the British monarchy moved to distance itself from Andrew. Queen Elizabeth II stripped him of his royal titles, official duties, and public appearances, effectively exiling him from royal life. What was meant to be a moment of redemption turned into the complete unraveling of his public persona. Given the disastrous nature of the interview, do you believe public figures should ever speak out in defense of themselves in such high-stakes situations? Could Prince Andrew have salvaged his reputation with a different approach, or was the damage inevitable? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If stories like these captivate you, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more insights into high-profile controversies.
Belle Gibson reported experiencing vision problems and difficulty walking. Soon after, she claimed she was given a terminal brain cancer diagnosis and given just 4 months to live. But instead of following traditional cancer treatments of radiotherapy and chemotherapy, she claimed to have turned to a whole foods diet and
Belle Gibson. The rise and fall of a health industry fraud. In 2013, Belle Gibson was hailed as a wellness guru and a beacon of hope in the health and beauty world. Her app, The Whole Pantry, was a sensation, offering health-conscious recipes and natural lifestyle advice. She authored a best-selling cookbook, and her story of allegedly overcoming terminal cancer through natural remedies inspired millions. However, her fame was built on a lie, one that would soon be exposed and lead to a dramatic downfall. By 2015, cracks began to form in Belle Gibson's carefully crafted story. Rumors spread that she had fabricated her cancer diagnosis. Investigative journalists dug deeper, uncovering shocking evidence that she had never been diagnosed with cancer in the first place. Public outrage erupted as more people realized they had been deceived by someone they saw as an inspirational figure. The deception didn't stop at the cancer lie. Belle Gibson had also promised to donate large sums of money to various charities from the proceeds of her app and cookbook. Yet, many of those charities reported never receiving any funds. This revelation cemented public disdain for Gibson, who had not only taken advantage of people's hope, but also misused their trust for personal gain. Under mounting public and legal pressure, Gibson finally admitted her lies during an interview with Australian Women's Weekly, citing a troubled childhood as the reason for her actions. However, her apology was widely criticized as insincere, and her attempts to gain sympathy only fueled further backlash. The damage was irreparable. Her career in the wellness industry was over. In 2017, Belle Gibson faced legal consequences and was fined 410,000 Australian dollars for misleading consumers. Her story stands as a stark reminder that truth will inevitably come to light, no matter how carefully it is hidden behind fame and charisma. What lessons do you think society can learn from Gibson's fall from grace? Should people like her ever be given a second chance? Share your thoughts below.
That song has a very interesting balance of different things, of both irony, but sincerity and sweetness and nostalgia. If I don't say, hey, it's okay to goof on this a little bit, or it's okay to sing out loud as you want to this song if you love it, I think it's a really good way to let everyone know, like, I kind of get what it is. Right. And then we can all kind of celebrate it in all the different funny ways and sincere ways it exists.
John Mayer. The interview that shattered his reputation. In 2010, John Mayer, a celebrated guitarist and singer-songwriter, gave a now infamous interview to Playboy that derailed his image overnight. While known for his soulful music and charm, Mayer's candid and unfiltered comments in the interview drew intense backlash for their offensive nature, particularly regarding race and gender. Mayer made waves by referring to his past relationship with Jessica Simpson as sexual napalm, reducing her to an object of desire. He also took a jab at ex-girlfriend Jennifer Aniston, insinuating that she was too old for him, a statement many viewed as cruel and unnecessary. These comments alone raised eyebrows, but what came next sparked outrage. The most shocking part of the interview was when Mayer used an analogy involving David Duke, the former Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan, to describe his sexual preferences. The implication was unmistakably racist, leaving fans, critics, and the public horrified. It was a misstep of staggering proportions, and Mayer found himself at the center of a social media firestorm. Following the explosive fallout, Mayer quickly issued a public apology, expressing deep regret for his words. He took responsibility for his insensitivity, acknowledging that he had hurt many people with his comments. Despite his remorse, the damage to his public image was already done. Fans and media figures alike condemned his behavior, making it difficult for Mayer to regain his footing in the music industry. In the years following the interview, Mayer's career momentum slowed considerably. Notably, none of his singles after 2010 made it to the top 25 on the Billboard charts. Although he continued to release music and tour, Mayer's reputation as a respected artist was tarnished, and the Playboy interview remains a cautionary tale of how words can destroy a career in an instant.
Ag lady. For our foundation. In 2012, 4 years ago now, we were able to start our foundation, and we just felt like it should be named the Bag Lady Foundation, and it was formed to help women, to give women a hand up, and their children, if they had any children. So that was the...
Paula Deen. From Southern cooking icon to downfall over racial controversy, Paula Deen was once the reigning queen of Southern cuisine in America, known for her indulgent recipes like fried chicken, cornbread, and buttery desserts. With a thriving career on the Food Network and numerous best-selling cookbooks, she was one of the most beloved figures in the culinary world. However, in 2013, a lawsuit against Deen brought shocking accusations of racial discrimination from her past to light, completely upending her career and public reputation. In the lawsuit, Deen was accused of using racial slurs multiple times throughout her career. One of the most controversial allegations was her discussion about planning a plantation-style wedding with black servers dressed in attire reminiscent of the antebellum South. These accusations quickly spread across media outlets, igniting widespread outrage. The public backlash was not just about her past actions, but also about her apparent insensitivity in addressing the issue. When given the chance to address the accusations in an interview on Today, Paula Deen failed to show genuine remorse. Rather than offering a heartfelt apology, she positioned herself as a victim, seeking sympathy from the audience. This response only fueled public anger, with many viewers feeling that she did not comprehend the gravity of the situation. The interview was widely regarded as a significant misstep that deepened the damage to her image. The consequences were swift. Major partners like Food Network, Walmart, and Smithfield Foods severed all ties with Paula Deen. Her branded products were pulled from shelves, and her television contracts were terminated. This rapid fall from grace marked not only the end of her public culinary career, but also a stark reminder of the power of public scrutiny and the importance of accountability in today's society. Despite her efforts to rebuild her career through opening new restaurants and participating in smaller events, the stain of the racial controversy remains. Paula Deen's story raises a lingering question about redemption. Can a public figure who has made serious mistakes be accepted again if they genuinely change? While Deen has attempted to move forward, the shadow of her past continues to follow her. Whether she truly learned from this experience or not remains a question that only time and the public can answer. Chris Harrison. A 19-year journey as the face of The Bachelor. Chris Harrison was one of the most recognizable faces in American reality television. Beginning in 2002, he took on the role of host for The Bachelor and quickly became the symbol of the dating show franchise. More than just a host, Harrison served as an emotional bridge between the audience and the contestants. His calm demeanor, polished style, and empathetic understanding of sensitive situations made him a beloved figure for nearly 2 decades and an indispensable part of the show. In 2021, Chris Harrison's career suddenly took a turn following a controversy involving Rachel Kirkconnell, a contestant on The Bachelor. Kirkconnell was criticized for attending an antebellum plantation-themed party, a symbol associated with slavery, and the public demanded accountability and remorse from her. Instead of recognizing the gravity of the situation, Harrison defended Kirkconnell by referring to the event as a cultural misunderstanding. His comments quickly triggered public outrage, with many accusing him of being tone-deaf to issues of racial injustice. Rachel Lindsay, the first black lead on The Bachelorette, played a significant role in calling out Chris Harrison's misstep. During an interview on Extra, Lindsay did not hesitate to confront the sensitive issues that Harrison failed to address. Tensions escalated when Lindsay left the show, igniting a wave of backlash from viewers and social justice advocates alike. This growing controversy forced the producers of The Bachelor to seriously re-evaluate Harrison's role within the franchise. Amid widespread public criticism, Chris Harrison was officially removed from his hosting position after nearly 20 years. The decision was met with mixed reactions. Some felt it was a justified consequence, while others believed Harrison deserved an opportunity to atone for his mistake. Regardless, Harrison's downfall became a major lesson in the importance of cultural sensitivity and awareness in today's media landscape. Since leaving The Bachelor, Chris Harrison has largely stayed out of the public eye. However, many still wonder if he will ever return to the entertainment world. In a media environment where mistakes can destroy entire careers, can public trust be rebuilt? And if given a second chance, how would Harrison navigate the path forward? What are your thoughts on this situation? Should Chris Harrison be forgiven and given another opportunity? Share your opinions in the comments below.
That's not my voice on the tape. Like I said, you can't say that. That is your voice. I was there, you were there, that's your voice on the tape. But then you've got 20 women at the time, I don't know what the exact number is because there's more, but 20 women who used their names. We've got powerful people being held accountable now, and sometimes there's anonymous sources. All of these women came out with their names and told their detailed account.
Billy Bush. A career derailed by one infamous tape. Billy Bush was once a prominent figure in American television, known for his roles on Access Hollywood and later Today's Show. With his upbeat, energetic personality, Bush easily connected with audiences and was a staple in entertainment news. However, his promising career took a dramatic turn in October 2016, just weeks before the U.S. presidential election, when a tape from 2005 surfaced and changed everything. The now infamous Access Hollywood tape captured a conversation between Billy Bush and Donald Trump on a bus. In the recording, Trump bragged about being able to grab women by the expletive without consent because of his celebrity status. What shocked the public even more was Bush's reaction. He laughed and egged Trump on. Many viewed Bush's behavior as complicit in promoting a culture of harassment and disrespect toward women. The fallout was swift and severe. Billy Bush was immediately suspended from his role on NBC's Today Show, and soon after, he was fired entirely. NBC made the decision to cut ties with him to preserve the reputation of the show and respond to the public outrage. Almost overnight, Bush went from being a beloved entertainment host to a symbol of the consequences of insensitive behavior and speech. In the wake of his firing, Bush issued a public apology and admitted his mistake. In multiple interviews, he expressed deep regret over his actions and acknowledged that the experience had been a painful but important lesson. He emphasized that he was working to become a more responsible, empathetic person and was determined to learn from the incident. Can Billy Bush rebuild his career and redeem himself in the eyes of the public? In today's media landscape, where accountability and social responsibility are more critical than ever, is there room for forgiveness? What do you think about his journey and efforts to make amends? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Really have anything to write about. I think that was also a big reminder where it was like, or the songs we're writing were really sad, and we couldn't really, I mean, that's when you kind of know that there I don't know, there wasn't enough drive or inspiration to take the band to the next level. So I think that's where you take like a couple months and be like, all right, let's just chill and then come back and hit it hard. And that's what we did.
So that idea of the third album,
5 Seconds of Summer, the band that sabotaged its own image. In 2015, 5 Seconds of Summer, 5 SOS, stood at the peak of fame with millions of fans around the world and chart-topping hits. However, a highly publicized interview with Rolling Stone turned into a PR disaster that led to the band's image unraveling. During the interview, the group made controversial remarks and took actions that sparked public outrage. During the conversation, the members of 5 SOS made snide comments about fellow artist Justin Bieber, a global pop star with a massive fan base. Their criticism came across as disrespectful and alienated many Bieber fans. To make matters worse, they referred to the American Music Awards, AMAs, one of the most prestigious events in the music industry, as trash, further damaging their reputation. Adding fuel to the fire, the band made disparaging comments about their female fans, implying that they weren't the type of people the group would date or even associate with. These remarks were seen as arrogant and dismissive, deeply offending the very fan base that had propelled 5 SOS to stardom. This led many loyal fans to turn their backs on the group. The controversy didn't end there. The band posed nude for the cover of Rolling Stone, striking poses that many viewed as obnoxious and tasteless. The photo was widely criticized for lacking respect toward their audience and undermining the group's previously relatable image. It left many wondering if the band had lost sight of what had made them popular in the first place. As a result of these missteps, 5 Seconds of Summer saw their reputation crumble. They lost a significant portion of their fan base, and both the media and the public withdrew the support they once enjoyed. Their story serves as a cautionary tale for young artists. Talent can bring fame, but respect and humility are essential for lasting success. Thank you for watching today's video. These controversial interviews show how just one moment of lost control can ruin a celebrity's entire career. While everyone may have different opinions about forgiveness, the key is to always learn from mistakes. If you have thoughts on the situations we discussed, leave a comment below. Who do you think had the most disastrous interview, and do they deserve forgiveness? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more exciting content. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video.